Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Nothing But the Tea. My name is Jemima Ndebele and as you know, I am your host for this week's episode and all the episodes that are to come, of course. So you guys might be wondering, what's the chat? What's the level?
Gang.
We like stories, and as you can see today, I'm joined by my boys because we're going to be talking about something that they probably discuss in their group chats.
Wow.
Word.
Crazy.
Word.
I don't relate.
So I'm joined by Tia James Wilson
Gang.
on my right-hand side and
Boom.
Brian Munango on my left-hand side. Two of the coolest people I know, quite frankly, and also two of the most annoying people I know, quite frankly. We're
Okay.
going to be talking about drum roll, please. Hookup culture
Crazy.
and all there is to it. Hookup culture, you've heard it, you've done it, you've seen it when you just wanted to go out with your friends for vibes. But it happens, and it happens everywhere. So let's start by defining hookup culture, guys. Let's start by setting the boundaries for hookup culture. So hookup culture is basically when you have any form of sexual relations with someone and don't expect like emotional attachments of it. The hookups are normally very brief and it can evolve.
Straight to the point.
Yeah, it's straight to the point. You know, we get it done, we dub.
Yeah.
No
You
true
know?
stories.
Yeah, so that's hookup culture. And most of the time, it's all of recently, over the past couple of years, especially with millennials and Generation Z, it's been very, very
The
normalized.
youth.
Oh, it's
The
been
youth.
very, very normalized. Like, people go out to hook up. Like,
Vibes.
like parties, it's like planning an orgy, basically. But, you know, they try and euphemize it by saying,
Yeah.
no, we're going to a chill. When you know you're just going there because you want
Hook
to
up.
you
Hook
wanna
up.
be in somebody's mouth.
Crazy.
You don't have to say it like that, though.
Yeah, that's very.
That's,
yeah.
But
Okay.
yeah.
But
But
yes,
it's
that's exactly that,
facts. But
right.
it's exactly that. So, guys, we're going to keep it real because that's what we do on Nothing But the Tea. We keep it raw and authentic.
Yeah, we like stories.
And we like stories. On
Yeah.
want stories. Our viewers like stories. So we're going to share our own narratives and we're going to be talking about our own hookups.
We
What?
didn't discuss any
Yeah, I didn't sign up for that, but
Neither did I.
But okay,
I'm joking, not like in detail, but like your experiences with hookup culture.
hilarious. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So we're going to be starting with like, why do you think people indulge in hookup culture? Let's start with you, Brian. Why do you think people indulge in hookup culture?
One of the biggest reasons for me, I feel, is, you know, the saying, I don't know if it's a saying, but you hear it around, people say, desires of the flesh. James, I'm sure you know that.
Buzz.
Yeah.
I get you.
There's this thing called desires of the flesh.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, we are all human, you know. And then let's say you go out with the boys, you pull up at the catch, obviously the catch, because that's where
That's
where
where
it's
shit-
at.
that's
That's where
where
it's
That's
at.
where the hands are
So,
at.
That's where shit
You're at the
happens.
catch, you're chilling, and you know sometimes you don't even go with the intention of like hooking up with someone, Nee. And then you get this hun that just looks amazing. She looks like nah,
Aye.
she's nah, she gedrar, nah. And then she maybe catches you staring at her.
That's where it starts.
Then you guys lock eyes.
Aye.
Nah, then at first you just ignore it, man. You're like, maybe it's just me, it's in my head.
Maybe
I'm
it's
getting
just
lit.
regular
Yeah,
schmegular
I'm getting
eye
lit.
Maybe it's
contact.
somebody behind me or some shit.
You
Right.
look away,
Right.
start drinking, or whatever you're doing. Now you turn again, and then you catch her looking at you now. You're like, oh, okay, sharp. It happens 2-3 times. Then you're now, okay, establish. Okay, there's something going on here. Sharp.
Facts.
You link up, you talk. After talking, you find out this person is like, no, I like you and stuff like that. And then you like this person from the get without speaking. You're like, nah. She's like appetizing for the eyes. And then you're like, okay, no,
Probably
cool.
advertising for the mouth.
For-
Also.
okay, that as well.
Right.
And
I guess so.
you get, I mean, not to be too raw about it, but you get females or you get people that are just out there.
Yeah, like for real, like you will get the people that will be like, no, who makons? Or,
Yeah,
or like,
straight.
no, what's up? Or
And I think
But
that's
what
you
you
know,
mark?
yeah, no,
Yeah.
who know?
Yeah,
you
just
know?
the who know, who what you mark. And then
Honestly,
you just
and
there
that's how
like,
quick it is sometimes.
yeah,
like,
it's how fast, like
That's
it's
how
just
fast it
straight to
is.
the point.
Do you think that's really like how hookup culture has grown? Because sometimes I think it's really it started as very subtle. You know, like
It did.
we'd pretend we're
Right.
going out to have fun when really we know.
Just trying to get some vibes.
You know,
Yeah.
like
Feel
Susan is
something.
going to be there, and I'm smacking Susan.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
and now
I'ma
it's a
catch
thing
her
of,
there.
now it's not even because Susan is going to be there, it's because anybody that's
Let me check
potentially
who's
my
there.
type is
You
there.
know?
Exactly.
Yeah, especially with house chills.
Yeah, and then and it's like you tell
Dang,
the
yeah.
people get to the point of actually saying no. It's like you guys said, what are we doing? What is
Yeah.
the chat? What are we
That
saying?
no.
Because
no.
I think there's also like there's so much excitement in that who know. You know,
Yeah.
people like asking that question. They're
They
like, so
do.
you know, and I feel like the culture of hooking up, people want that experience itself of just, you know,
Okay.
having that short conversation of what's gonna happen before what's gonna happen. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So it's just that
And
that
it's-
build up of the
think
that
that
build up
build-up-
of momentum is also
I think
It's
a
thrilling.
thing.
Yeah,
It's a
trust
thing.
me,
I
it's
think
not-
so.
Although people will be like, nah,
Sometimes it's not the hookup itself.
Sometimes it's really not the hookup, it's the build up to the hookup.
Yeah,
the
sometimes it's just
The
that.
tension,
Right.
whatever's happening before
yeah,
you guys
facts.
get to that point. You know,
Facts.
all that. Like, people do want to live through that. Who doesn't want to experience that?
Yeah.
I mean, you're at the Thrive, you're chilling, him and I are talking, the gee just comes, she just scratches you on the head, then she walks.
Then she walks.
Or she taps you on the shoulder and she goes
and then
outside.
She goes, and then what must you do?
At the door, she looks at you, she's like, you know, the eyes are saying everything. I'm stepping out, what do you want to do?
So who know
But
exactly?
Marchi. And then all of that is just like.
And then
the
when you reject them, they'll probably come back 20 minutes
Yeah.
later and do a little, you know, chuckle or a little laugh
More,
or whatever,
and then-
just to make sure you know, like, hey dog, I'm trying to
Yeah,
I'm trying
I'm
to
trying
get
to
with
get-
you. Yeah.
Yo,
Oh my
It's
goodness,
crazy.
this is-
it's crazy, yeah.
The hookup
Yeah.
culture is intense.
It really is.
There's-
But
It's savage, actually.
why
Yeah.
do you think people indulge in hookup culture?
Because it's fun. I think people enjoy the, you know, like Brian said, you know, the conversations beforehand. It's a nice feeling wanted. You know, sometimes it's not about the boys or drinking or whatever. People just wanna, you know, see what they can do, see who's out there, and
See
honestly,
who they can do.
see who they can do. And I feel like society these days, it's very quick. It's getting faster. Everything is just dramatized, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like people indulge in it because they know it's quick and short sometimes, or there's no attachments like you mentioned, and like it's fun. I think that's
fun.
really the
That's the
basis
keyword.
of people
Keyword
liking
fun.
it. It's fun, I guess, you know, and it's different from just normal interactions with people, you know. So I can understand why people want to, you know, indulge in the hookup culture, I guess,
Yeah.
you know.
I then take it those are the exact reasons you guys have most probably indulged in hookup culture before.
What, in our lives?
Yeah, in your life.
Crazy. I don't relate, but I can understand. Like I said in my last sentence, like I can understand why people would want to
Me
indulge
too.
into that kind of culture,
Totally.
because, like it's not someone that belongs to them, for example. So it's literally in and out, and it's
Yeah.
literally just like
Quite
literally in and out.
it's literally in and out.
Yeah.
I guess, you know, and that's what it
It's
is.
not supposed to be that funny.
It's not funny.
It's
I don't
really
know.
not
It's
that
not
funny.
funny. It's in and out.
It's,
But you know what, Nee?
yeah.
You know, I think I'm speaking for everyone right now, Nee?
Right.
Regardless of you being in a relationship or being single. Let's say you're in a relationship now, Nee? But then you are human at the end of the day. So let's say you pull up at a place, a house chill.
Chilling.
You are. Let's say you are loyal. You're definitely loyal, Nee?
Yeah.
And then you see this guy, and he ticks all the boxes. Sharp.
He's just there, you know.
Yeah, he's just there. But let me not say you don't want to do anything with him. But
just like,
you,
damn.
you see him, like his presence is there, and you're like, that this guy ticks all the boxes.
Like I see him.
Sharp. Now, if that guy comes up to you, let's say your boyfriend is not there now, and he comes up to you and he makes a move. Not to say that you will accept the move, but you will like the fact that you're being seen.
Yeah, because sometimes it's really not about liking the person.
No,
but
it's
you just like the attention.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not
the
like you want
attention.
to.
If you're being honest, and if I'm being honest with myself, sometimes I like the fact that I'm being liked.
It's like
Like
it's like you know you're being seen. It's like
Yeah,
you know
like-
you're doing something
Yeah.
right for
You
yourself. You know
like
what I'm
you
saying?
do.
Yeah.
It's that confidence boost, and I think that really
Facts.
ties into my next point, which is hookup culture and self-esteem.
Yeah.
Be it self-esteem physically or self-esteem sexually, which is also really a thing.
Yeah. it
Yes.
is.
Like
Definitely.
hookup culture could go either way by either increasing that or diminishing it.
Especially when you have people that are watching, because hookup culture is so open but so subtle in a way. Because when you go with your boys, they know you're gonna try and hit on that person.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you fail or if that girl's not feeling you, you know, it's
They
gonna
know.
be evident that
They know.
they're gonna be like, brah, you
Oh,
know,
they flop.
hey, me brah,
Oh, they-
who marked Jay?
They can
Or
still give you any Milan.
it's
Oh,
just move on, and
It's
that
just-
fucks your
yeah.
esteem. You know what I'm saying?
that messes with yourself.
But then at the same time,
Really?
It does.
It does.
I
But-
think I didn't understand because evidently I'm not a gent.
you know, okay.
Yo,
You're not?
I would think
What?
so. I would think you're not as
So you're
well.
not a gent.
Crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
crazy.
Crazy.
Like really, I you know, getting used to it vibes.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but it's really, I think it's very different for males compared to females, because with females it's a thing of, or from what I've seen, it's that thing of if the gent, because sometimes you know you girls also tell each other like, we're going there, Simeon is gonna be there, and I'm
Some
done with
dick.
Simeon.
Yeah.
You know, but then Simeon ends up smacking Felicia. And
Oh.
then you're just there in your best dressed outfit, and Simeon isn't even checking you. So
Yes. yes.
in that regard, that has happened so often, like from what I've seen.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, you don't know that life.
I mean,
You know,
you
I
live soft.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
soft.
I-
You know,
I
yeah, homebody vibes. So, so like from what I've seen, it's really diminishing. It really can diminish your self-esteem,
100%.
or it can build it. Because now, if you're Felicia, you're like, oh, I didn't
Yeah.
even think
Like, I
Simeon
got
would
that.
dig
Yeah,
me,
yeah.
but you know, he digs me, and you
100%.
know, so it could really go either way. But I think hookup culture, it has a lasting effect on sexual self-esteem more than it, especially if the hookup is then you guys are gonna have sex. If that is the hookup, like if sex is the hookup,
Yeah.
because you know it could increase or decrease your confidence also.
I feel like it weighs hand in hand. It weighs hand in hand. I feel like it's a 50-50 situation.
What do you mean?
Okay, check. Hookup culture works on your self-esteem and on your sexual esteem as well. Okay, sharp, check. Nah, we go out, him and I, I probably tell him, but we handle things differently than females do.
Yeah.
We
Obviously.
cheer each other on.
Yeah.
Nah.
Oh wow,
always a hype.
cute.
Yeah, we do. So let's
Bro
say him and I
code
go
strong.
out,
Bromance.
we're at chill. I tell him, okay, brata, there's this girl, she's fire. I actually like the girl. And the girl actually comes up to us, and after like a whole conversation, I realize she likes him. There's no bad blood.
There's really no bad
There's no
blood.
bad blood.
Yeah, niggas would be like,
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm your brat.
I have my brother, like, as you can see, she's talking to you more than she's talking to me. Niggas are actually
Yeah.
very straightforward about
Yeah,
that.
as you can see, she likes you more than she
like,
likes me. So
do what you gotta do.
do your
If
thing.
you're feeling her as
Yeah.
well, do what you gotta do.
But at the same time, that hits your
It
self-esteem.
hits you a little bit.
That hits you because now I'm here wanting this girl, and this girl doesn't even check me like that. That is fault, bruh.
That's- yeah.
What mag ik
Like,
verkeerd?
shout out to my boy, but
Yeah,
like,
shout out to
damn,
my guy. I'm definitely happy for him.
gang, for
But
real.
like on a personal perspective, I'm now like, okay, sharp in me.
Like, how do I do better?
How
Or like,
do I now step
Yeah.
up my game to make sure that if I'm with my bra, I can also get checked? You see, so, but if you do get checked, like we said, that feeling of a girl that's just not these dragons, fam. Not yo. No, not to be to be rude or whatever, but you get this. You get it like you guys make it seem like we are bad, but listen to this.
hey, I've also been in some
Yeah,
situations.
you get these dragons that
Dragons are
that have all the confidence in the world.
Honestly.
They have the.
Dog.
She'll come to be like, hey. She looks at me and she'll be like, "Jeez, I'll smack G." And then you are there like, "Damn me,
What now?
no man."
Dog.
And
Like,
then
like my ex, bro. Like, quick sidebar. Like my ex partner, right? I came back on holiday
Yeah.
from SA, and she was back in SA, and I was at like pop-up festival or some shit like that. One of those things, and very subtle, simple story, but. I'm there chilling with my boys, you know, Dunge, shout out Aisha, shout out Dunge, shout out CJ, you know, shout out Raf. Is that okay? Can I do that on your show? Okay.
Yeah,
That did it already.
thank
That's
your
why
I
whole
did it already.
family.
Shout out to the Wilsons, you know. Shout out to my baby. Anyways, so we chilling. And now these two girls pull up to Dunge, you know, 'cause I'm chilling with my boy, like, hey, what's up? What's up? I'm like, hey, what's up? Chilling, you know, easy. I'm calm. And then homegirl's like, first speaks to Dunge, like, who's your friend? I can hear in the background. They're speaking loud enough for me to hear, but I'm
Yeah.
also like kind of looking other side because I'm just chilling, lit, whatever. And she's like, yeah, your bra's cute, man. No, you know, throw me a through ball or what? No, that was part one.
Yeah.
Like, throw me a through ball. My bra, Dunge is also a real nigga. Shout out Dunge. Is like, my bra, do what you gotta do. It's not my story, you know, what. he's a cool guy. Just talk to him if you want to talk to him. Cool. Anyways, homegirl pulls up right after speaking to my brother, like 10 seconds earlier. Like, so what's up? I'm like, hey, what's up? Chilling. So like, where's your girlfriend? Like, she assumed I had one. I'm like, straight. Where's your girlfriend? I'm like, nah, she's an SA. Oh, she's fun, eh? I'm like, yeah, she is fun. I'm like, yeah, no, she is fun. So what's up now? Like, she's far. I'm here. Do you want to do something? Or that was all in like a minute. Like 2 minutes from talking to my homeboy, like throwing a through ball, to then the last minute being like, so your girlfriend's far now, what's up? Who will Jamak? And you know, and that's the fucking thing what my guy's talking about. Like, these dragons, their ways of doing it.
Yeah, they're really powerful. They don't come to you and be like, hello,
yeah, what's up?
What's your name? Just be like,
no. Bruh, you are here, she's there now, what?
Yeah,
you know,
what now?
What now? That's crazy.
Yeah.
These dragons must relax.
I feel like all my ladies, please, they also probably feel the same way. But why is it the dragons have the most confidence? Even with
I
James.
have no idea.
Yeah, honestly.
I wish I had their confidence.
You know, me too. Sometimes
It's really the thing of, I have nothing to lose, dog.
Maybe. No, but then
Bruh.
your self-confidence is high. For you to do that, you need to have
No,
self-confidence.
but I
must
think
not
it's
care.
also the point where you get to the point, your self-confidence is so diminished that you're like, fuck it.
Whatever. Win or lose, I'm going in.
to approach a Beyonce, and whatever happens.
Yeah, but no, I feel like that messes with confidence, especially. But like to touch on the note that you said, okay, explain to me what you mean about it diminishes your sexual, what you call it now?
Like the sexual, you didn't say drive, but you said
Esteem.
like
sexual esteem. Okay, sharp.
Yeah.
Because say for instance now like I don't have much sexual experience, so I can't speak on it. But before then, having come up here to speak about this, I have done my research, right?
Okay.
So research then shows that sometimes, say for instance, let me give an analogy or like a situation so that you guys have context. Say for instance now, you're smarking somebody and you are at a chill, you guys hook up or whatever, and this person tells you, yo dog, your coochie sucks.
Crazy. Okay.
Or like your dick is
came
weak.
whack or whatever. Like right after
Eyes
doing
done.
something or what.
Eyes done.
Like these things happen.
These things happen.
These things happen.
That's crazy.
And you because you don't know the person, and that person's like, I'm never gonna see this gear, this
Yeah,
chick
so she
again.
can be straight.
So it's fine.
She's
Like
gonna be
that was
fired.
whack, and you wasted my time.
Yeah, I don't know who you know. I don't know what niggas be saying that shit.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah, me too.
I
No,
honestly,
but how would you feel?
that's what I'm saying. I honestly do not know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's why sexual esteem is you're
Yeah,
vulnerable. You're
I
placing yourself
understand
in
you
a
now.
vulnerable position because ultimately, normally when you have a romantic partner, you guys have time to like explore
Work and talk
each
about it,
other
like-
sexually and see what works for you, what doesn't. Now you just meet up with a
Yeah, and you
a
go
rando, and you guys are like, boom.
you go about
get
it the
in
way you know it.
Yeah.
If she doesn't like it
And
the way
then
you
she's
know
like,
it.
you're whack.
Exactly.
Guys, that's why hookups are risky.
They really
Very,
are.
They are
very
risky
risky.
because
Like even in regards to your sexual health and emotional and spiritual health as well. And I'm very big on the spiritual element because, dude, fucking soul ties. Soul ties are a thing.
Yeah.
And now, Romeo here, oh fuck, that's my brother's name.
Okay.
don't talk about Romeo.
Yeah, leave Romeo out of
Are you
this.
trying to spill Romeo's tea?
Yeah,
I'm trying
no,
to get,
he's
I'm
doing
trying
his
to get
thing.
another name.
Wow.
Use
Yo.
Simon. Oh.
Yeah, Simeon, what you used
Simeon.
earlier. Yeah.
Yeah, like
I don't know if it's
now
real or not though, but I,
like Simeon has slept with 29 girls, and here I am with my body count being 1. Then I go and once I sleep with Simeon, I leave with 30 other souls attached
Yeah.
to me. Like,
I
what the
agree with
hell?
that.
And
Yeah.
now my peace is just disturbed
Just
and
taken.
ruined, and you're just like, I don't know what's going on with me. I've just been feeling off. Meanwhile, Simeon has just been fucking anything that walks.
Anything that
that
breathes.
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 Don't tell me to breathe.
Don't tell me to breathe. Hey, yo,
Pour me a shot.
pour me a shot.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, we.
Story of my life.
Sorry for
No,
diversion.
that always
Yo.
happens.
Yeah,
That always does.
but anyways,
Yo.
yeah, no, that is very it kills your esteem. Really, it makes you feel like you feel less than, to be honest, because now you feel like you've wasted your time. You feel like you shouldn't be doing these things. You know, now you're with this nigga or you're with this girl that's just like you're trash. Like,
Yo.
you know, what must you do? What must you feel? Now your soul's taken away, like you said. It's gonna make you feel less than, and like the next time you have an experience with somebody, you're not gonna be fully in it because you're gonna be thinking about, you know, you're gonna be in your head about all of these things, and that's
Which is not gonna just
that's just
keep you in
yeah,
the same place.
And I think
keep you there.
can you really then enjoy hookups and fully indulge in hookup culture if you're constantly thinking about, am I doing this right? Is this person enjoying it? You know?
No,
you can't.
it really takes a certain level of emotional maturity as well. I think for hookup cultures to really
Exactly.
work.
Yeah.
You
That's
know.
my last point.
Oh, okay.
Emotional intelligence and
Right.
hookup culture.
Pause.
Word. Yes, definitely. That's a good one.
Mm.
But it's true. It takes a certain level
Yes.
of maturity or
Like understanding.
understanding of like
Yourself, not even any
start
freaking situation
Yeah.
outside of
Self
you,
first.
yourself. Because I know. Because
okay. It's the pause for me. The pause.
I
How
had
does he do it?
thoughts. I had thoughts, very, very productive thoughts, by the way,
Okay.
that I will not be sharing on this platform,
Mm.
fortunately. But for instance, hypothetically, these do not. What I'm about to say, disclaimer, does not pertain to my thoughts.
Mm.
Yes, but say for instance, it's very difficult to say because the thing. Okay, now I'm just going to talk about myself because emotional intelligence and hookup culture. Because if I know, I am very aware of and very mindful of soul ties. I know that I cannot just go and do anything with any Pete and Poe
Yeah.
at a house chill.
Straight.
So it really boils down to knowing yourself. Yeah.
You gotta know what you can handle and what you can't.
Exactly.
Yeah, you gotta understand that.
Yeah.
Because some
But
people
then-
can do shits without giving a damn. You know,
Not even.
But
like,
is it
it's
is
just-
it them not giving a damn or them just not being educated?
No.
no. I think one can also really not care. Like
You
they
just
because they
don't
know
care, bruh.
it doesn't phase them. I think it can be both. Like I think people can also have the power to really, like I believe people have the power to decide how they feel about anything
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
general,
me
from
too.
death to life to a football game to
Yeah.
a way, you know, you can decide how you feel, how you want to decide how you're gonna move forward from it. So I feel like there are people out there
Just decide.
that can just decide like, hey, this happened, cool, shut, let's move on. You know,
Or
But
You
is
get-
that then emotional intelligence?
it is.
Or
It kinda
I think-
is.
I think it's
It's
like the
very
lack thereof.
self-aware.
No.
Because you're not fully processing it.
Not even.
But are you not though? If you
Are
can,
you not, though?
You know
You-
what I'm saying? Like, so what makes processing? Why must it be long? You know
It
what I'm
doesn't
saying?
have to be long.
Not
it
long,
just,
but yeah.
It doesn't have to be long. It's just like, not even saying that, no, okay, this happened, fine, sharp. It's like this happened. This is how it makes me feel.
No. You don't want to feel anything about it.
Yeah.
You don't.
No, but like even if what it makes you feel isn't different, it is still a feeling.
Yes.
Yes.
Which makes we come back to the point. You are intelligent enough to know. You know what you're doing,
Yeah.
but it affects you different. That doesn't mean you're not like
Not like intelligent.
intelligent.
About it.
Yeah, you're not intelligent
Like
about it. You
if-
know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You know how it makes you feel.
But some people aren't informed about
Yes.
soul
No.
ties.
Exactly.
Yeah,
it can be
some
both
people
sides. 100%.
But you get people that they know about soul ties. They know about everything that's going on. But then you get everyone says you only live once. Nee. But for me, the true statement is you live every day, but you only die once. You check.
Facts.
So you get people that live by that. You get people that go by to say, okay, you know what, me? Like, if he gets a chance to squeeze or to hop on whoever, definitely do it. If she doesn't want to talk to him tomorrow, that's her business. He's good.
It really is.
Move on to the next, living his best life.
Okay, but I think for some of our viewers that might not know what soul ties are, because as much as we like stories, we also like to inform and educate here.
Pause.
So soul ties is basically when you sleep with someone, when you have, sometimes it doesn't even have to be just sex. Sometimes it could also just be when you fray with someone. Fraying is like when you're dwelling, mouth in, mouth out,
Okay.
Okay.
It could be It could be oral sex, it could be vaginal, anal, whatever.
Whatever you like.
Yeah, whatever you.
We respect that.
Yeah.
We don't judge it.
Yeah, it's all
we don't
good.
judge.
It's
It's
all
a
good.
safe space.
Facts.
But basically, whenever you do that with somebody, you're on a spirit in the spiritual realm. Your souls then become one, and then you sort of become like spiritually married and connected and stuff. I'm very well aware. Yeah.
Spiritually married.
Yeah. So in the Bible, like a soul tie is actually like the marriage of souls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wild. Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so according to biblical terms and stuff, that is a soul tie. So that's why sometimes when you sleep with somebody, before sleeping with them, you don't feel anything. But then when you do then even just kiss them or whatever, you start developing feelings for them. And it's inexplicable. Like, you cannot say, like, where are these even coming from? That is a result of a soul tie. Because something happened in the spiritual realm. You guys connected in the spiritual realm. And in order for that to be broken, it's going to be so painful. That's why, say for instance, you had a long-term partner and you guys were doing it day in, day out like rabbits.
Oh, you mean sex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
You're continuously renewing that bond, renewing your marital vows that you took in the spiritual world.
Before you continue, I don't feel like soul ties necessarily mean you are married by spirit or whatever.
No.
Say.
Like, your souls are tied. The term says it. Your souls are intertwined. They're locked.
That's what the Bible says.
Yes.
Okay. I believe, soul ties, when it comes to sex, it's like this. If you have sex with someone, you lose a bit of yourself.
Yes, because you give yourself to
Yes.
this person and vice versa.
Yeah, and you get a bit of them as
Yeah.
well. But not necessarily to say
We're tied for life.
with
it's like-
our souls are tied.
Like, when you say soul, because it could mean anything depending on where you look. For sometimes, if you look at it from a chakra perspective, it's really,
I look at it on the basis
like
of chakra. Yeah.
your energies intertwine, and then if we leave,
They mash.
that there's a portion of you and
That
I that
comes-
stayed behind
Yeah.
with each
Yeah.
other, and so we move on to our separate lives.
And if Simeon has 20 energies flowing inside him, or he has conquered,
Your energy flow is gonna be
and
fucked after that.
and you come with,
Yeah.
and when he gives you his energy,
You're
it's this
taking all of-
unbalanced,
It's
Yeah.
unbalanced.
toxic,
Yeah.
unhealthy.
Because the
you
thing
know?
is, it's like things such as generational trauma and all of that are carried in the spiritual realm.
Yeah. word.
So when I take on Simeon's 20 other people that
Energies.
he has been with, I am taking on that person's pain. I'm taking on, and sometimes you just feel heavy and sad, and
Yeah.
it's like, what is going on?
What's wrong?
When really,
Just
Sarah from Okahau that Simon slept with is having a bad day.
and you're here feeling it,
And
Yeah.
you're feeling it.
But
You're feeling it.
It's
right
actually,
here. And it's a scary concept, but
It
at
is.
the
It is
same
a
time,
scary
I
concept.
think it's such a interesting concept as well, because I should really, really be into you in order to want to be connected to you like that.
straight.
Pause.
Because like, sometimes you don't know why you feel the way you feel.
Because sometimes there really are people that you're like, wow, I would really like a piece of you.
Fam.
Mm.
No, like honestly.
When you have one partner, and I think that's the beauty and the sanctity of you and your partner both
Monogamy.
being pure for each other.
Yeah.
Vibes.
So that when you guys are so in sync after having tied your souls, that if I'm feeling something, I don't have to think, who is it? Like, is it Maria that
Yeah.
Brandon
It's
was with it?
it's your partner, yeah.
But it's like my partner's feeling off. Let me reach out and see what's going on.
Straight.
So I
Straight.
think that's really the beauty of a soul tie. Also, like you're really connected in that regard. Like, babe, I don't know what you're feeling, but I feel you.
Unconditional.
Quite literally, like
Yeah.
I feel you. You know, so that's also the beauty of it. But it's also just important to be mindful of it in regards to hookup culture and all of that, guys.
It's a very dangerous game, guys.
It's a
Like,
dangerous game
Yeah.
to play.
it's not easy.
So stay safe.
Take care of your emotions.
If
for
you
real.
want to, if you're really into that sort of thing, if you're really trying to test out all of the different sizes,
Or the different.
flavors.
Just don't.
Volumes.
Yeah, volumes. All I'm saying is, like, look, I personally don't judge anyone for anything.
Yeah, they should do what they need to
Definitely.
do
Is
for
this a
real.
safe space? Like,
It's a safe space.
just be I feel like
Facts.
regardless of anything that you do, just be
mindful.
mindful that I'm making this decision, and I'm willing to live with the consequences.
Yeah.
Even if the consequences mean that I'm going to have to deal with Salah from Okahau.
Or death.
Or diseases.
Don't
or-
skip death.
Yeah, don't
Yeah,
do
death
that.
also.
Death is also
yo,
like
Depression.
Guys, because STIs are real.
STIs,
Big facts.
Please,
Big
man.
facts.
Please.
HIV.
Please be
Why do we always
mindful.
forget that one?
Yeah, why
Like,
do we-
No,
Like-
the major one.
And you know,
no.
like it's gotten to the point where it's so bad, man, that
Yeah.
people normalize sex without condom.
without,
It's
Yeah,
like,
that's-
it's whatever.
Yeah, that's
calm.
it's not a topic we're gonna talk about now.
Yeah.
But like since we're talking about hookups,
yeah.
it's come to the
That's
point.
why it's
Yeah,
dangerous.
it's come to the point where you get someone at the club, you don't know the
Bruh,
person,
You don't even know the person. You're
and
just
you just
chilling.
want to slide.
Bro.
Another bra's like, yo, I have no condom. You're
And
like,
you're
I
okay,
bet.
just don't come inside.
Yeah,
me.
just don't.
Exactly.
That's
And
the
also-
Yo.
that's the level. That's the
Imagine.
standard now.
You
Just don't come.
just don't
inside.
come
I don't want a
inside.
baby. What about AIDS, dog?
Yeah, you're stressing about a baby. What about AIDS?
What about
fam?
these
Because
things?
I think with people it's
Yo.
like, yeah, no, AIDS, baby. Which one is less expensive?
You
Yeah,
know.
baby, I can't afford a baby now.
With the AIDS, you guys both
But
die.
AIDS, I can maybe manage.
Like,
No, bruh.
yo, bruh.
Like it shouldn't get to that point.
Crazy.
Please don't let it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a scary world out there.
This.
Personally, hookup culture scares me, but it's something that I'm very fascinated about.
Yeah, for me too.
Yeah.
Hookup culture, it's something beautiful.
Yeah, no, it's interesting.
It's something.
Did you just say
It's
something?
beautiful.
It's a world on its own.
Yeah.
And you know, like we said, we don't judge people.
We
know,
don't.
it's not easy to
Fully.
be in that world. Really isn't. You know, niggas or females, we're all
But
this.
it's fun to
it's-
be in that world.
Exactly, like we said, like that's why it's a thing. You know, it's a
Mm-hmm.
fun life. But like, you know, shout out to the hookup culture. You know, I'm happily not in there.
Yeah.
Same.
Gang.
Same. I'm actually in a
2 years.
relationship, though.
Same.
We in this bitch. Shout out to my
very-
baby. you
Shout
know.
out to my baby. as
Shout
well.
out
shout out
to
to
my
my-
baby.
Oh,
Now we're
oh,
just
we all
shouting
got-
out to our babies.
We all got babies.
We all got
Yeah,
babies,
we all
so yeah,
got
shout out.
babies, you know, easy. So we can respect the hookup culture, I
Yeah.
guess, because that's a thing. That's their life.
Yeah, and we can
It's just-
openly
yeah.
talk about it.
Yeah, it's
you
calm.
know. Yeah, but shout out to our
Anyways,
partners.
shout out to our
Yeah,
partners.
we love you all.
I love you, mama. Was that P.O.P.? Hold it down. Anyways,
Okay,
cool.
but guys, till next time, this has been nothing but the tea.
gang.
Where we like stories, we get into stuff, we get raw and authentic. If you have
Boom.
any questions on this topic, make sure to drop them in the comments down below.
If y'all want us on the show again, hit us up
Hit us
in the
up.
comments.
Also,
Gang.
yeah. And then I'll be sure to have them answer your questions
Boom.
for the next episode.
Gang.
Great stuff.
Up until next time, I'm Jemima Mandebele.
Mm.
And this has been nothing but the tea.
Gang,
Peace
gang.
out, guys.
Enjoy yourself.